everybody, this is Brad at Select Roses. I wanted to show you what to do with some of your rambling roses or a climber that's made huge long shoots like this at this time of the year. This one is called American Pillar. You look at the size of this plant, there's a massive arbor behind it. So what we do at this time of the year, we'll have to bring the ladder out one day very soon. The arbor stretches out over to here, and you can see the laterals already coming off the top. This long cane is going to shoot a lot more laterals, especially if we bend it. So what we'll do is we're going to come all the way over like this, and when I have a ladder, we will tie it in like this. This will be done at this time of the year. And then next spring, we will shorten some of those laterals up. I will take pieces like this, and I will tie them draping over the other side. But I will come along, I'll leave it in the spring, and I'll trim out anything that's in our way so that we can walk through very comfortably. I'll also come along in the spring, and you'll be able to see these are laterals coming off of the side shoots, and they're going to be coming off into the pathway. So it's completely okay to trim these back. You could do it, it's so indestructible, American Pillar, at this time of year, but usually in the spring, I'll come along and I'll clip these. There'll be a main cane coming down like this. You see where it's flowered this year. We'll clean that up and we'll cut something like this back a little bit. And what I tell people, if it's in a part of your garden where it's in the way now, and the rose is as hardy as this, then it's okay to go along and do some of the trimming of these laterals now. You want to see your boxwood that's being hidden there like that. Otherwise, just leave it for the spring and do it at that time. There's a few little hips on here, but nothing really that's all that decorative. So we don't mind doing a little bit of cleanup. What I do with the Rambler every few years is we'll take some of the main canes out right at the base, and it'll be sort of a big rejuvenation of the plant, and we'll start all over again tying the ones up. This arbor fell over, I think it was about 5 years ago, and we stripped the plant right out, and within a few seasons you can see that it's back full size, and it looks absolutely stunning when it's in flower. We don't even bother in the spring to take every hip off. We can't do that. Makes thousands of roses, so we don't worry about that. The Ramblers bloom the one time. They don't repeat bloom, but boy, when they bloom, they sure do pay their rent, and I love that about them. So that was American Pillar. Tying your Ramblers in, or any loose canes on a climber. Tie them in for the winter so they're not whipping around or they're not breaking. And then on these ones, you'll come along in the spring and you'll do a little bit more tidy up pruning. Thanks for listening.